This is another Jam on Toast recipe, adding in another layer to our instrumental arrangement of Grandpa's Garage from the album Jam on Toast Slice number 3. Now this is a more advanced xylophone part for your older students, so check it out if you want a bit of a super challenge.
Jam on Toast.
So with this ostinato pattern, it's based on the chord progression that you hear in parts of Grandpa's Garage, which has the chords of G major, D major, E minor, and C major. Now this is the progression that I use, that I've made up myself to go with those chords. But you might like to have a look at those chords and what notes are in each chord, and then create your own ostinato pattern based on the notes in each chord. But let's have a look at the notes that I use in my chord progression. So for the G major chord, I'm going to play D and G, just going between two of them like this, D and G. And then I move the top mallet up to A, so I've got D and A now for D major, D and A. And then I move both mallets in to E and G for my E minor chord. So I play E and G. And then for C major, I move that bottom mallet down to C and G. And then we play C and G like that. So altogether it's going to go D, G, D, A, E, G, and C, G. So get your two mallets ready. We're going to try playing that little riff along on our xylophones for another layer for Grandpa's Garage. So now let's play that riff on the xylophone. So we've got D and G, then we've got D and A, then we move our mallets into E and G, and then down to C and G. Then you want to go from one mallet to the other quite fast. It goes D and G, then D and A, then E and G, and then C and G. Let's try playing that now with the music. I'm only going to play every time I hear in Grandpa's Garage. Is a place I go where tick-tock time just seems to slow. Standing there in the quiet air is a man I know who steals my nose.
In Grandpa's Garage. In Grandpa's Garage.
I sit by the bench on a wooden stool, passing Grandpa every tool. A drill and a hammer, then a chisel and a spanner, just to name a few. And go. A drill,
in Grandpa's Garage.
a chisel,
in Grandpa's
a spanner.
Garage.
So we tinker and we tailor. He's been a soldier and a sailor. We do our jobs with bits and bobs as he whistles a happy tune. Yes, he whistles a happy tune. And chorus. In Grandpa's Garage. In Grandpa's Garage. And again. In Grandpa's Garage. In Grandpa's Garage. These days it's his favorite place to be, spending time with me, whistling melodies, sharing history. So I hope you had a bit more of a challenge with that ostinato part on your xylophone. You can of course make up a simpler part as another layer to go on top of Grandpa's Garage. And you might decide to arrange that part into another little component of the song, maybe during the instrumental part rather than just during the in Grandpa's Garage phrase. But you decide where you want to put it in your arrangement as well. Layer it up with the bass part And then you've got the instrumental riff that you could play, as well as the chorus riff of In Grandpa's Garage. So lots of different layers that you can put in there. You decide how you want to arrange them all together. That's all from me. I'll see you soon. Bye.
Jam on toast.